Hey friends, welcome back to Mimi's Mixed Bag. If this is your first video of mine, thank you for stopping by. Today I'm starting some summer crafts, and I want to get one of my back doors ready for the summer. And I was inspired by finding this adorable Hello Summer watermelon sign at my Dollar Tree. I bought it just a week ago, and if your store's like mine, they sell out of this stuff super quick. The only thing I don't like about it is it's covered in glitter, but you can always spray some clear spray to kind of set the glitter where it doesn't shed as much. But you might can find another cute summer sign that doesn't have glitter. A lot of stores have this sorts of thing now. Now what I want to do is cover a wreath form with some of the plastic tablecloths. Now what I have here is a variety of tablecloths because I have learned over the years I've made lots of these little plastic strip wreaths, and it really depends on the quality of plastic cloth and where you get them and how they're folded. I'm going to show you here that this is a Dollar Tree one. I used two different color greens for my watermelon rind. This is an old Dollar Tree solid green one. I don't even think they sell these anymore, but I wanted to use this dark green and I just had it in my stash. I'm not sure if this is a Walmart or Dollar Tree one, but I have found that it does make a difference, the quality of plastic tablecloth. Like this one seems to be pretty colorful, but the cheaper plastic cloth you get, the more transparent it is, and it's going to just take more strips to give you that red look. But I have made them with the Dollar Tree one, so that's fine. I've also noticed that they're all folded different. You need to figure out what way you can get the most strips. And I just got a little guide here that normally my strips are about 6 inches long. You can make them as wide as you want, and the wider you make them, maybe the less strips it'll take. But normally my strips are around 2 inches by 6 because we're just going to do a dark green ring. I may alternate the colors of green, and then my inside, that's when I'm going to do the red. So it will simulate like a big watermelon slice. Okay, I just want to show you how I have cut the Dollar Tree folded kind into my pieces. I took some really sharp scissors, cut it all at one time using this as my guide. It doesn't have to be perfect at all because once they're tied on, you'll never know they are cut a little imperfect. Just eyeball it. When you open this up, that's when you'll have a big wide piece. You're going to cut it again. Then you'll still end up having pieces that you need to nip, you know, as you go. But this is just the easiest way to get your strips cut at once. So I'm just going to probably cut this one in half and then cut my strips, get as many as I can out of that. So when I come back, I'll have all my tablecloths cut into pieces. Okay, just want to give you another little tip. If you're using all round tablecloths, this isn't all of it, but you will have a lot more waste or scrap using the round one because once you cut it already folded, some of these just will not make a full strip. But if you do use all round, it may take actually double the tablecloths. So if you can, always try to get the rectangle so you can get as many strips as possible. Okay, just want to show you how I'm going to do the outside edge. You could do it one at a time, but I'm just going to do both my greens at the same time. I can't stress enough, don't worry about getting your little strips perfect because you're going to have to trim it up when you get done anyway because all the tying is just going to be kind of imperfect. So I'm going over the outer two rings, and this will give me that multicolor green color that I'm wanting. They stay really well, and once you start getting more and more, you're just going to start shoving them down, and just one over and under knot is all you're going to need. And I used 15 double strips. Now I don't have them shoved down as close as I could, but I'm going to stop at 15 because that's snug enough. But if I have any left over, I can make it even fuller. I can do one of two looks. I can move it all to the side and have my ruffles on the side, or I can move my knots towards the front and have the ruffles facing forward. But since I've got a sign going on mine, I'm going to leave my ruffles to the side. So this section right here took me about 5 minutes. You've got 6 sections, so just the green part's going to take you about 30 minutes. When you get completely done, that's when you're going to trim off some of the little longer ones. But love the look of that for the watermelon rind. So I'm just going to keep working my way around and get all 6 sections done. And I just love the way the two colors of green mingle with each other. It just really gave a really neat variegated look. All right, now I have the 2 smaller rings inside, and that's going to be solid red. I just want to go ahead and show you that I probably hadn't even used half of the tablecloth in either color, so you probably have enough to even do 2 of these wreaths. All right, so my inner 2 circles are a little smaller. These sections took right at 15 knots. These probably will take 12 and 10, something like that. But with these, 2 strips at a time, just so that it will have the same amount of fullness, and that will definitely finish out my watermelon look. So let me just get to tying, and then I'll show you when I get done. All right, I want to come back to you before I finished all my red, just to show you the back and a change that I'm going to do. You know, I took 2 strands of the red and tied it in the middle ring, and once I got it going, you know, it's fluffy enough where I don't even think you're going to even need to do the inner ring. I mean, it's not going to show. It's really hard to get to. You know, once you fluff it up and get your sign and everything on there, it's going to look totally fine. So save yourself the headache, and then you'll even have more of your tablecloth to do another one. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this little part. I'm going to attach my sign. Now, I know I don't have watermelon ribbon, but I know it's easy to find this time of year, and I may try to put a little bit of ribbon on there too, so we'll see. But I'm going to finish it out and show you what it looks like. All right, friends, we're here on my back patio. It's getting gloomy, but I think you can see the wreath. I'm going to move it a little closer and show you what I did. Just love all my watermelon colors. The sign is absolutely adorable. I decided just to add a little bow there. I took 4 strands of tulle that I had. Honestly, I didn't think it needed a bow whatsoever, but I just wanted to add it. Just love how it turned out. My door is ready for the summer, and this cost me $5, and I've got enough to make another one. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and I really hope you're able to find this watermelon sign at the Dollar Tree. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back in just a few days participating in a fun challenge. Bye-bye.